Alright, what's up, guys? Just gonna do a quick recap because today was absolutely amazing. So, probably one of my best Monday trading sessions I think I've ever had. So, let's just go ahead and dive into it. The two things that I swung that paid the biggest was PayPal and TGT. So, why did I swing PayPal and TGT? So, let's go over here. So initially I took calls down here off the daily 21 EMA, and then you have the ascending triangle here. So got calls again, and on Friday had a beautiful hammer candle here after breaking above, come back down, retesting, holding above the ascending triangle. This is a nice SR flip, previous resistance. Break through it, flip down a support, green daily hammer candle. Got back into the calls, and then I was targeting around this $93 area. Why was I targeting that? Go to the weekly, boom, 200 EMA right up there at the top. So that was my target. So they also got an upgrade this morning as well, pre-market, which helped. But nevertheless, nice on the calls here. Get the swing and then end up going up here 200% on the $92 calls for December 20th that went in the money, and then 100% on the $100 calls for January. And then TGT. So TGT, go over here. So similar thing, right? Look at this. Nice ascending triangle. First daily candle that closed above the daily 9 EMA. How did it look on Friday? What did it have? A green hammer candle on the weekly. So what did I do? Same thing with PayPal. I swung the freaking calls. Swung 140 calls for January and got a huge move. This gray box right here, that's the gap on the daily. So swung the calls, had a huge move right at the open, and then just a straight freaking train just all the way up here. So thing was on a rocket ship today. So the 140 calls for January, I'm going 100% there. Next I did a lot, but CVNA I had on watch today for puts. I was waiting for a 247 kind of break in confirmation close under, which it did right here. Came back down, did a double bottom, consolidated, went sideways, and it sold off right at the close. Lucky for me, I end up getting puts earlier here on CVNA. So I took puts down here to the 247 area, got the nice break below, was in some December 20s, 220 puts for about 35%. Got stopped out on this pop up here. Exactly where I entered in at is where it rejected. So got stopped in profit here. Could have got the re-entry right there, and then it made a new low of day. So I'll go to the daily here, and nice trend line break on the daily that happened on Friday. So got into the puts today. Nasty red candle right here as well. Go to the 4-hour squeeze indicator. It was in a squeeze. Move it to the top. It was in a squeeze here for like a week. That's what these red dots are right across the middle. And then it fired to the downside this morning. So caught a nice move on Carvana puts. Then I hit all the banks. I hit BAC, I hit MS, and I hit Wells Fargo. You can already see it. See this head and shoulders? Look, there it is, auto-populated right there for me. So put the alert right here set at 46.40, and it ended up getting the nice break underneath of that, underneath the trend line. And the 46 puts that I took, they are now in the money here at the close in runners. I believe they are currently up. Let's go check. Pull up the account. Wells Fargo is those 72 puts are up a lot more. BAC 46 puts are up 58%. So that was based on Head and Shoulders. Go to the daily. I thought it was pretty clear, and then very extended from the weekly 9 EMA. So looking for a move down to 45 now, underneath 45.75. So nice Head and Shoulders. I mean, there's a huge gap to fill downside. Do I think that happens? Probably not. If it does, you're talking a couple thousand% on these 46 puts for December 20th. Within the next week, it ends up flushing and getting those puts deep in the freaking money. But beautiful Head and Shoulders here on BAC. So at that same time, go to Wells Fargo. So in Wells Fargo, look at that. See another Head and Shoulders right there. Beautiful. Go to the daily. Underneath the daily 21, created the right shoulder after rejecting. Look, I had the alert set right there on the back test to get a good entry. Back test of the 9 EMA, top of the right shoulder, right? Drop it down to the 4-hour, you'll see it. So you got the left shoulder, top right over here. Look where the top of the right shoulder is. Right there. Right there. So it took the puts. There's a 5-minute. And look at that, just resistance. I gotta kind of make that a little bit better on a smaller time frame. And then big move to the downside. So 72 puts are almost in the money. These are up over 100% now in runners as well. Go to the weekly though. This was the big thing. My favorite candlestick setup of all time to be a bear is an evening star. So got this 3-stick candle formation, evening star, looking for the next weekly candle to be red. You'll see the previous week support is right here, 72.43. The low today, 72.42. Is that a coincidence? Absolutely fucking not. Was that one of my intraday full targets for 100%? 100%. And that's what happened. Now, if it breaks this, my 72s go in the money, and then I'm going to target the weekly 9 EMA, which is currently at 70.54. So we will see if that happens. Along with BAC and Wells Fargo, I shorted Morgan Stanley. Go to the daily here. Is it a coincidence where it closed at right now? No, because it's the previous day low. Look, I got the alert set right here. The back test of the 9 EMA at that level, and I'm going short. I did my homework this weekend, set the alerts, and it fucking paid off. So right there, daily 21 EMA. Now for the first time, it is underneath the daily 21 EMA. Not a coincidence on where it closed at today. So now I'm looking for it to break underneath 127.7, and if it does, it will break the trend line here as well. That is the overall bigger picture, and there is a massive gap to fill downside down to 118. So that was it. The Target and PayPal calls for the swings paid a couple 100%. Wells Fargo intraday 100%, but I sent the charts and everything to the team over the weekend. I was like, I'm watching the banks. They're looking good for a potential pullback here, and it absolutely paid off. I mean, BAC got absolutely obliterated today, and then so did Wells Fargo. Those puts just all freaking day since this morning when I took them. So absolutely amazing day. Those are the reasons and kind of technical analysis behind my swings for Target and PayPal, and then the reasons on what I saw in the higher time frames to short the banks today. So hopefully that helped. Just want to do a quick recap for you guys, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.